ways that we as business entrepreneurs, business leaders can access resources and information that is helpful to us. Not only helpful for our self-growth, but also helpful for our business's growth. Some of the basic things that we can start off with is Google. Google is our best friend. YouTube University is our best friend. There's so much information out there. Just like this episode is going up on YouTube, there's a lot of other amazing educators out there on YouTube who are teaching about every single thing, I kid you not, on this planet on YouTube. So if you have curiosities that have absolutely nothing to do with what you're doing today in life or with your career path, with, it might be just some side passion of yours, go check it out on YouTube, because I guarantee you'll probably find something out there with that information. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the free resources that are out there. Like this episode, like Law Chat with Girija, Law Chat 101. These are all free bits of information that are coming towards you for your business, for protecting your business, for strategizing, whether it's legal strategies or business strategies for your business. I, alongside many other educators, have this free resource available on YouTube. We have this free resources available on podcasts. When I first started diving into my own practice, I was actually encouraged by podcasts that I was listening to. And those podcasts inspired me, they encouraged me, and they made me feel like I can do it too. And they're free. You don't have to pay for them. So please go in and find something that resonates with you. Find something that aligns with you and actually start listening to it, because I guarantee you, you're going to find gems in those podcasts or the YouTube University that's out there. It is fantastic in pieces of information. I learned some techie stuff recently for my own business on YouTube, and it was so fantastic. Step by step, clear as day, was not confusing. And so these things are available at your disposal, and they're available so that you can, of course, learn and educate yourself. And maybe people that are out there who are putting it on YouTube and they're educating others, a lot of times also they have paid services as well. And you don't have to go to those paid services all the time unless those people really align with you and they really connect with you from a distance where you're like, you know what, I really want to work with them. And that's okay too. But you can absolutely take advantage of the free resources that are out there. So whether it is on podcast, whether it is on YouTube, whether it is just some Google information that's coming out to you, because Google is literally amazing too, and it's amazing for every single professional out there. All of these are free resources and then some at your disposal. There are a lot of educators out there. There's coaches out there. There's conferences out there that, while you may not be able to afford the conference price at this point in time, but you will be soon enough, maybe not today, but there's a lot of other resources that they give to you for free. And those resources, again, might be what you think is bait, which it might be, which I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, they're useful. At the same time, they're really helpful. And they're helpful in the stage that you are in right now. And so there's a lot of things out there. Like, I have a lot of free resources too. And they're extremely amazing free resources. I would pay for those free resources, but I believe that I want to give them for free, because I also believe accessibility is one of my ethos of my business. And I want things that are basic in nature to be free. If it gets complicated, then you reach out to your professionals. But stuff that's free, you should be able to do it on your own. I don't want you to pay for it. So again, there's lots of resources out there. There is tons of information that you can access for free. Now, going to the next level, the mid-tier level in your businesses. So we see a lot of templates out there. It's become a thing, and now it is a booming industry. I myself am part of that. I have Your Contract Buddy. Your Contract Buddy is a spot where you can get good, comprehensive legal templates for your business. Now, they're templates, so they're not written for your business specifically or for the way your business functions, but it's a template that pretty much covers a lot of things. Now, what you want to do is make sure that you're getting the right template from the right place. If you just go online and do a free template XYZ, you might get something, but it may not be very comprehensive. It may not be covering you in the right way. You might even go to other places and sources like LegalZoom or Rocket Lawyer or other such things, which provide templates, but again, they may be very basic in nature. So where you go for your templates, for your legal templates, make sure you research pretty well that place, that person. They might be more expensive than your regular LegalZooms and Rocket Lawyers out there, but they're going to be more comprehensive, more likely than not. And so when you have comprehensive templates, you're better covered and you're better able to make that template your own by filling in and auto-populating it the way you want to populate it. And so templates is a great medium ground on having the basics of legal coverage, but at the same time, you're not spending the hundreds and hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars to have a contract that is drafted specifically for your business or for the needs of your business with that contract. So even with legal templates, but then there's also other types of templates out there. People have templates that they sell for Trello, or they have templates for systems and processes. They have templates on the hiring process, and they have templates for all different things, even for your financials. There's templates out there that you may not want to, at this moment in time, subscribe to something that is expensive or that has a membership fee that is a little bit outside of your budget at the moment. So you can get templates, but you need something out there for your financials. You need something out there for your systems that are in place. And there's templates out there. I have had some amazing guests in the past that have come in, like Carrie Andrews, who does systems and processes templates. I've had Kat Schmoyer, who does templates for just everyday life and Trello and how to have calendars and things like that, like organization stuff. And so there's amazing resources out there that are paid resources, but they're really nominal in nature, and they are going to be giving you back far more than what you have invested in there. And so there's definitely things that you want to invest into. And again, they're middle tier, they're affordable, they're attainable, they're accessible also, and you can do them. They're easy to use. And so definitely take advantage of those things. Don't think that, oh, we can't do it. You won't know until you try. And definitely people have sales going on all the time. There's things that happen out there that you can get a promotional. You can just email somebody. Email me and be like, hey, I want to buy a template. Do you have a discount? Who knows what the response will be, but you won't know until you ask. And so don't be scared to ask those questions. The worst answer could be no. Don't be scared to even look into it, because at the end of the day, you might be able to download something that's free and then helps you level up to the next level where you can actually do the paid stuff as well. Now, then it takes to the next tier, which is the customized one-on-one tier, where you have mentors, or you have mastermind groups, or where you have hired coaches also, or where you hired the accountant, the CPA, or the lawyer, the one-on-one services. Now, those services can be costly, but at the end of the day, look at them as investments in your business. Accounting wise, they're expenditures, right? You're expensing them, they're cost of doing business, or however your accountant is classifying them. But your mind frame and your thought process should be seeing it as investments in your future, investments in yourself, investments in your growth, investments in your business. Because if you keep looking at it as expenditures and costs, then it's always going to have that frame, or that set of frame that, oh, it's a negative, because it's always like something you're taking out of your business, which is true. You are taking money out of your business in order to invest in that future. But look at the long-term effects and the impacts of that investment. Look at what you are going to be developing into, what value is being added into your life. And so that's why I always say we need to make legal a line item and not a panic attack. Because when you make these certain things into your business as a line item, or as part of your regular scheduled daily programs or weekly programs, like for example, self-growth. I'm going to be reading articles in my industry. I'm going to be working on these modules that I've, put myself into. Whatever it might be, whatever it might look like, if we put it into our balance sheet, into our expected expenses, and if we put it into our expected schedule, then we're not looking at it as something as an anomaly. We're not looking at it as something that can come as an inconvenience. We're not looking at something that's burdensome, but we're looking at it in a way where we're like, this is an investment. This is an investment in me. Just like we went to school, Now we need to continue our education. We need to continue our professional development. We need to continue growing, because growth, again, is oxygen that we need in order to level ourselves up, in order for our businesses to grow, in order for us to expand into our whole self that we're supposed to be. And so don't be scared. I know it's scary. I know sometimes even for myself it becomes burdensome, but don't be scared. Don't look at it as a burden, look at it as an investment. And so I encourage you to, when you are at the point where you can actually take some funds out and you're like, okay, this is going to be for these different activities that I need to do as an investment in myself, investment in my future, investment in my growth, and then start putting them into your budget as line items. Start putting them into your balance sheet as line items. I would encourage you from the beginning to put accounting and legal as a line item in your budget, in your balance sheet. Put it in there. Even if it's just a nominal amount, put it in there, because now you're going to start getting used to seeing it, and you're also going to get conditioned to knowing that this has to be there, and it's a non-negotiable. Because eventually when you start developing and growing in your business and becoming a seasoned business owner and a seasoned business, you're going to need them. And if you've had them from the beginning, you're not going to be suffering that much at that point. And when I say suffer, what I mean is it can become chaotic here when you don't know what's going on. And I speak from experience. It can become chaotic here when you don't know what's going on, and then you don't know where you can spend money. You don't know if you can add other people into your business. You don't know if you can add another division, another product. You don't know how you can grow if you don't have the numbers to talk about that. And you also don't know about the legalities and how to protect yourself every single time you're taking a step and you're like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? How am I safe? Am I not safe? How am I opening myself up to liabilities? How am I opening myself up to risk? Have that person on your team. I have many different ways of doing that. I know a lot of other lawyers have different ways of doing that as well. I have a subscription plan in my business, so it's consistent, it's expected, you know what you're getting. There's no hidden fees and costs. Everything is out in the open. And so a lot of options exist out there. So don't be scared to research, and don't be scared to level up. I know sometimes growth can be scary, and you're questioning whether you can do it or not, but it's really important to take it step by step, take in the piecemeal that sits well with you, but don't be scared to expand and stretch a little bit, because when you start doing that, you are going to allow yourself some space to grow, and you're welcoming new opportunities, and you're welcoming new development into your business as well, and in your professional development and self-development as well. I hope this was helpful, and please share this with others out there. It would be helpful to me. So, follow, subscribe, so that way you don't miss all the goodies that are coming out of Law Chat, and you also can share with others, your friends, your colleagues, and tag us while you're sharing, so that way I know that you've done it, and I can give a shout out to you as well. And leave comments. Let me know what you want to hear about. Let me know what you're thinking. And I would be very happy to connect with you too. So DM me. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.